everybody, it's me, Margaret, and as I have explained before, I've been really busy, and that's why my videos have not been regular, but it doesn't mean that I'm going away or that I don't have anything to show, because I actually do. Now, I really hope that this microphone is working. I bought a brand spanking new microphone so I wouldn't have to always do a lapel microphone, because I had one with a cord and it was just a pain in the neck, and I thought, shoot, let me get one of these that attaches to the camera. Hopefully it will do just as well. Now, I still have limited time, but dun-dun-dun, I did actually do something with yarn, and here it is. This is a pattern that was shared on the Facebook group by Marnie. Now, she didn't do the pattern, she just shared this pattern. So I'm going to link the pattern down below because it's escaping me right now who did it. But her instructions were excellent. Actually, I'll put it on the screen. Her instructions were excellent. And this is a relatively easy shawl to do, especially once you get going. Now, I'm not sure you could actually call this a shawl. It's kind of short for that. I mean, I guess it's around my shoulders and all that, but I think more fashion forward people might, consider it more of a scarf. I don't know how you wear it. I would like to have one that's bigger. I would like to have one that is just I don't know, more of a snuggly thing that you can sit and wrap yourself around, and maybe have it come down here a little bit more so that I just had more yarn. Oh, speaking of the yarn, where is the label? This is that Lion brand Mandala, or Mandala as I hear some people pronounce it. I've had this in my stash for a while, and what I love most about it is the gradual color changes. You can actually see how they sort of just blend into one another very gently. I have a mixed feelings about, what's it called, Karen cakes, those types of yarn. I love to see the color combinations they choose and put together, but I don't like the fact that it looks just like the abrupt color changes. I've done a video on this before where I talked about and actually showed you how you can make some Karen cake type yarns on your own. And basically, you really don't even have to do that. You don't have to join the colors after you choose the collection. You could just put them beside you and then change colors when you're ready to change. That's all a Karen cake really is. But I love these with the gradual color changes like this, because I just think it's I don't know, it's just a smoother transition that appeals more to me. Now, with that being said, I think I'm going to make another one for myself this time. That one I was considering donating, but I want to use these Audine wools, which are some, it's a KnitCrate collection that I got. And I do have the patterns that KnitCrate sent with this, and you'll notice that they're two slightly different ones, but they're meant to be used together. So it would create a gradual, you go from a lot of purple, and then you'd have these purple into blues, kind of slow color changes, and I really like that. Of course, the quality of this wool is fantastic. This is actually a sock yarn, which is 80% superwash wool and 20% nylon, and it's fingering weight, whereas that pattern called for actually it's very versatile because gauge is not an issue, but it was done with a number 3 weight, but you use a very large crochet hook. So this one, I think what I would do is go down in my crochet hook because the yarn is lighter. So I don't know, I'll have to experiment and do a few rows and see what it looks like. But this is what I'm thinking of doing with this gorgeous wool. I really like this. Now, as I mentioned before, my time has been a little scant here lately, but it doesn't mean that I'm sitting around doing nothing. And my health is really good. I feel fine. So everybody who is concerned about me, nope, no problem. But Thomas has just, his senior year is just taking up a lot of our time, first of all. I'll insert some pictures of Military Ball. This is a really big event. It's held only for the 9th through 12th graders. And the seniors, they're presented before the thing starts. And they walk through the Sabre Arch, and here he is with a pretty girl on his arm. And then they go into the building, and there's a formal receiving line, and they sit down, and they have this wonderful dinner. It's multi-course dinner. Everything is just so elegant. They even have the formal toasts that have to be done, and And I don't know how to describe it, but this would be Riverside Military Academy's version of a prom. Super fun at the same time. Then we had company stay with us, and then Tucker and I went on a hike. Well, Tucker and Bentley and I went on a hike yesterday because we forget that we have beautiful mountain streams just 15 miles from us. And we really needed to get out and get some fresh air on that gorgeous day, and we took these shots, and Bentley just loved it. Is the Centro knitting machine. Now this one has 48 needles, and it's still cheaper than the Addy. It takes me a while to review these machines because I really want to give them a workout. I want to try them with different yarns. I want to try different techniques and skills to see which is going to make it work better, things you might need to know. So the jury's still out on it, but I will tell you that I'm in the process of also making a video on maintenance for circular knitting machines. That has been one of the most requested videos that I've had, was show us how to do it, take it apart step by step, that sort of thing. So I'm in the process of doing that with this machine because it does not run smoothly, as smoothly as it should, and I find that bothersome. So I've taken it apart once and done some minor things, a small little greasing here and there, because that's what I thought it needed, was just a touch here and there, but it's not. I took pictures and I took some video, but I'm going to be taking it apart again to get some more details in, because it still needs, look, it still needs more, I guess, more grease. I don't know. But the jury's still out on this machine. So I know that some people have said, oh, I love my Centro machine. And some people have said they have not loved their Centro machine. And right now I'm on the fence, not sure. So keep your eyes peeled for the coming review on this. But in addition, and in a separate video, I'm going to show you some things that I've been doing with my sewing lately. This was obviously inside out. It is inside out. But this was a swing dress that I made with some Jungle Book Disney fabric. We are huge Disney people. I made this dress last year or 2 years ago. I can't remember. 2 years ago, I think. And I did wear it as a big swing dress, and it was fine, but it's just not my style. So I've since cut it down, or I'm in the process of finishing it up, into a regular shirt dress. So when I get that done, I'll show you how it turned out and do a video specifically on my sewing projects that I've been doing. I have been all about remaking things that I already own. So I'm not buying any additional fabric. I'm altering or literally remaking some of the things that I have. There is a great Netflix documentary that's out right now, and it talks about the fashion industry. So I've been looking a lot into upcycling a lot of what I've already got right here. But at the same token, don't forget that your thrift stores have a huge amounts of wonderful fabrics out there that you can buy for virtually nothing. Like I told you before, these jeans I've got on, these came from Goodwill. They're $3 and they are fantastic. They were Ann Taylor Loft. But I was looking in there not too long ago at the extra large men's shirts, and I thought, oh my word, it's enough fabric in an extra large men's shirt that I could literally make myself a shirt dress out of it. I'm right now focusing on what I have in my closet that I need to alter because I won't wear it, because it's like, oh, this just needs to be taken in a little bit. I need to put this on my to-do list. And luckily I can. I'm not the best seamstress in the world, but I do have enough skills and patience to kind of play with it to see if I can do some minor alterations on things. So I'll do another video on that, keeping my sewing details separate for those of you who are not interested in those things. March's knit crate. Isn't that pretty? We have Audine wools. Funny enough that I just pulled out some of this brand earlier. Just love it. Can you see the different subtle colors? So pretty. This is 50% alpaca, 30% merino wool, 20% nylon, and it's DK weight. And it is, I mean, I've never ever been disappointed with any of my KnitCrate yarn. I'm telling you the truth. And now they've upped it so much. They've really upped their game. Do you see this shiny thing? I'm so impressed with the quality of these patterns. Once upon a time, you couldn't get the written patterns, but now they provide them for you, not only a printed version, but on this really nice book that will last a really long time. Oh, look how happy and bright. Oh, we got the neutral colors with the blue. You know, blue is considered a neutral as well. I read that recently. And a pop of yellow. And what else do you have? Look. Make something today from KnitCrate. Now that's a nice surprise. This is the March box. Come on. And you can see the yarn worked up there in a knitted project. Time to shine. Oh wait, I forgot to look and see what it was. It's Knitology, that's KnitCrate's brand. 75% merino wool, 15% silk, 10% cashmere, fingering weight 400 yards. Oh man, that's really some nice stuff there. Let's look at the projects. It's normally $32 a skein. So we have a hat called Birdseed, and this is called the Penelope set, where you had the, I guess that would be this, the hat and the scarf. And here's the crochet project, which is, well, I don't know how to say that, SNAIL. And then there is a crochet bonus pattern right there. Got what they call pop-up patterns, which is really neat. And then as usual, I love it where they let you learn about the designers in the back. I think that's really cool. You know, I can honestly say without a shadow of a doubt that I have never been disappointed with anything that I've gotten from KnitCrate. The quality is second to none and extremely consistent. You never see anything that is, you know, poorly made or something like that. At least that had been my experience. I have just really enjoyed it and have been totally impressed with it. I know some people have been kind of, they may have been disappointed with the color that they received, because generally, you know, you're not placing an order for an exact thing. You're a member of a particular type of subscription box, whether that's sock or, you know, whatever. I have the basic membership. And I can't understand that, because I'm very, very excited about it. It's almost like, you know, a Christmas present. You don't know what's in it. Or even you might even have an idea. You might have asked for a purse for Christmas, but you don't know what it is until you get it. You don't know what it's going to look like until you get it. So that's the kind of feeling that I get when I open a KnitCrate. So I don't know. Keep that in mind. See if that's something that appeals to you, then jump on the bandwagon, because I love it. Now this next week is kind of a fun and busy one, because it's preparation for Parents' Day, which is a big thing at Thomas's school. That's at the end of the week. And then we leave the next day going on a spring break trip. So unfortunately the timing is bad for me to do any giveaways just yet. So stay tuned, there will be giveaways in the future. Now something that's fun is if you're on the fence about whether or not you want to purchase a KnitCrate subscription, look at this. This is a picture that is the hint of next month's theme. Look at the color combinations. This is where they got the inspiration for what's coming up. And you can tell already that is absolutely beautiful. So if you do want to purchase a subscription for yourself, or for a friend or a gift or something like that, don't do it without using a discount code. Now I have a discount code myself. It's down in the description box below. Sheep20 is what the code is. But you don't have to use mine. Just use somebody's that you like, because it's silly for you not to get 20% off of your first box. I mean, if a code is provided, right? So you have lots of different options, so be on the lookout for those things. So thanks for hanging out with me and my shawl. I am going to probably make another one of these on spring break because it's so easy. You don't even have to think about it. And we are driving this time, so that'll give me something to do in the car. So hopefully I'll have a finished project when we return, but you never know. Thanks for hanging out. Talk to you soon. Bye. I have no earthly idea how you're supposed to wear these things. That's on my back. That's weird. But regardless, I really like it. That's just stupid. That looks like a bib on me. I don't. It's just stupid. What else is there for you to wear this? You know, it would probably help if I had a mirror to look in instead of a viewfinder. And maybe if it matched my clothes. Oh, that's not so bad. I really need to learn how to